If you're watching this, chances are you got your results and your heart sank. Maybe you feel embarrassed, ashamed, or that your dream of becoming a GP is just slip away. Hi, my name is Dr. Erwin Kwun. I've helped hundreds of GP trainees pass SCA with confidence. Let me tell you something, the SCA doesn't define who you are. By the end of this video, if you stay with me, you'll start to see why and how to pick yourself back up. Maybe you put everything into this exam, late nights, family time, practicing cases after cases, only to find out that you miss a pass by a few marks, or worse, by half a mark. The disappointment can be absolutely shattering.
Failing the SCA was very hard. If I'm entirely honest, it completely broke my confidence.
Dr. Benga experienced his whole world turning upside down.
I've never failed an exam, a clinical exam in my career. It was like my whole world was turning upside down.
Dr. Donald failed his exam 4 times. Imagine going through this process 4 times. Every time he missed it by a few marks, and he was doing the best he could.
I know God really helped me, but the people he used, I know he used a lot of people at different times. And I'm really grateful, Erwin, you were also one of them in that final 3 weeks. And I'm very grateful to you.
Right now, you might feel I'm not good enough, I'm not cut for this, or I'll never pass this exam. Please don't let these negative thoughts take over. Dr. Randik had a lot of self-doubt when he was sitting his exam.
Am I good enough? Am I ready to sit this exam? A lot of those doubts, it's natural to have those doubts.
Yet, he passed his exam with a score of 99 in his first attempt.
I recently got diagnosed with both being dyslexia and ADHD. So there was a multitude of personal issues. So there was a lot of demand at any given point in time. And I felt that to be able to revise without any hindrance is hard for any person. But then when you're a working woman with family and all the other commitments, it's a lot harder.
The Sunita passed her exam despite dyslexia and ADHD. Dr. Erbaz went to score 100.5 on his second attempt. I'm sharing these success stories to show you that everyone has the potential to pass the SC exam. There is hope. Let me tell you that you can pass this exam. Failure is not the end. Take it as feedback. Use this as information so that you're better prepared in your next attempt. It's vital that you take ownership of this exam and recognize that if you didn't pass, then there is a gap between where you're right now and where you need to get to become an independent GP. How do you close that gap? The first thing is to get self-awareness. So make sure that you analyze your last attempt and look at the areas of weakness, look at the blind spot that you had. And that way, you're going to find out that maybe I didn't approach this exam the right way. How you're going to change your approach and what you're going to do differently. Planning is really important. Don't just wing it. It's really important that you don't rush in to sit the next exam, but give yourself enough time to embed good practice so that on the day of the exam, these are going to come on naturally. If you don't do that, then the problem is you might revert to old bad behavior and old habits might creep in again. So that's why it's so important that when you take your exam second time or third time or even fourth time, you approach it with a winning mindset. So even though right now you don't have the skills or the competence required, you can work on that. It's common for trainees to think, well, I've missed it by a few marks. If I work harder next time, I will get there. What you need to do is work smarter, use proven strategies, and work on the right things to get you the results you want. If you're just working harder, practicing more cases, chances are you're going to reinforce these bad habits without even realizing that you're doing that. So more practice might not be the solution, but what you need is to make your practice count and work on these areas of weakness and blind spot.
Dr. Kwun's course is one of the courses that I recommend because before my exams, I'd done a few courses and I found out that they were not right for me. But then with this course, it's not only a personalized role play and feedback. The feedback is very good. And the thing about the cases that we do is that they are very high yield. And to be honest with you, your cases were more difficult than the exam. They actually prepared me for the exam. So it's not only about the skills that we learn here in terms of your course, but then with the support and guidance that you gave me in terms of checking on me, building my confidence as well, I believe that made a difference. So to anyone who at the moment is unsure, who is overwhelmed by the SCA, who is having a difficult time putting things together. If I was able to make it from 69 to 87 within a month, you can also make it. Do not lose hope. There's support and help available.
Common challenges include navigating uncertainty. So often I've seen this where GP trainees struggle when they don't know something about the case or they haven't come across it. Then they don't know how to get good marks. So you have to work on these areas of weakness. Or it could be how to negotiate if you've got a patient who is demanding. How do you say no with compassion? Or it could be breaking bad news. Maybe you don't know how to make a management plan that's personalized to the patient, but you're too doctor-centered. So work on these issues, and it's really important that you give yourself enough time to do a case very well. So focus on quality instead of just quantity. Prioritize your well-being. Make sure that you're getting support from your colleagues, peers, families, and friends. You know, this is a marathon, and you need to be well supported to brace exam the second time or third time to be able to sit it. So it's really important that you're kind to yourself at this time, where maybe you're feeling like, oh, if only I knew this, or if only I did this. And don't beat yourself up, because it's counterproductive. What you can do is use this opportunity as a stepping stone to grow, and it's going to be more helpful for you. Last but not least, seek support from your trainer or your TPD. Chances are you might not know what you don't know, and if you've got somebody who's more senior and has got expertise in the SCA exam, they can guide you when to resit your exam, what to do differently. If right now you're not getting enough support, I've opened up a few spaces on the coaching program. Click the link down in the description to book a call with me, see whether I can help you. And if you're a good fit for the one-to-one, then we can work together to help you pass your exam. If you made it until here, comment "I will pass SCA" in the comment to let me know. I'm honored to be playing a small part in that journey with you, Donald.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now you can close that chapter and you can move on to the next one.
I've closed it actually. Thank you. Thank you.
If you found this video useful, you might want to watch this masterclass with Roger Neighbor, where he shared his insight about the SCA. Click here and I'll see you on the other side.